You have been reading about sinkholes in recent weeks, but how much do you know about them? Here's a simplified explanation of what sinkholes are, and by the end of this video, you'll finally know why you have been reading so much about them recently. So, sinkholes got into the news on 23rd August when a tourist in KL fell into a sinkhole that suddenly appeared on Jalan Masjid India. The woman, as of time of this recording, isn't found yet. On 28th August, another sinkhole suddenly appeared 50 meters away from the first one. And that's not all. A day later, in South Korea, a car fell into a sinkhole in Seoul. 2 days later, a sinkhole emerged in Taiwan and 2 parked motorbikes fell into it. By now, you should be wondering, what's with so many sinkholes? What are sinkholes, and is it all due to climate change? Yes and no. Now, before anything, let me just say that I'm going to simplify everything and also use analogies to explain. So if you want to know the more in-depth version, I've linked a few videos in the description in the YouTube version of this video lah. Now, here's something you need to know first. The Earth's surface is both natural and man-made. So no lah, China didn't build the entire Earth's surface by buying cheap parts from Taobao lah. Man-made structures are mainly the concrete surface, which is the surface that we all step on. There are others as well, like pipes, sewage systems, cables or whatnot, which are kind of like, all within the natural surface. The rest are all natural. This means that usually, wherever the authorities need to build anything on the surface, they will do a study to determine if the natural part can withstand everything or not. That is known as a geotechnical investigations. So, this is when I need to use an analogy. If not, you'll get a little confusing. Think of our surface as like fully ice out. Then the top surface is a layer of like carpet. Now, if the ice is frozen as usual, everything is fine, right? And usually it's always frozen, so there are usually no issues. However, deep underneath the ice, it might be melting because some warm water has somehow slipped in, either from the side or even from the top. But it's still intact, although it kind of looks like this. You can see that it can support the surface, but it's getting weaker. No one knows that unless you drill a hole in there, and when it finally gives way, you'll collapse. This is kind of how a sinkhole is formed. Now, you can see that in the Tetris games, there are holes as well. These holes are actually kind of like cave, and this is the reason why the missing woman in KL couldn't be found, as they could lead to anywhere. By now you should be wondering, wait, we're actually stepping on such thin ice literally. But don't worry, it's not that scary. You see, these ice or Tetris blocks that you see here are actually rocks, and usually they can support the surface quite well. It's only when they are eroded that they started to give way. Kind of like how the ice will give way when it's melted. It's however not to say that it will never Just like how doctors will never say that you're completely healthy, or how lawyers will never say that you will definitely win the case, or a YouTuber will never say that you'll never rain during NDP. Yeah, seriously, I did a video explaining why it seldom rain during NDP, and then it rained this year, I'm going to do a video explaining why we need more GST, so we... FBI, open up! Therefore, sinkholes do happen. In fact, it has also happened in Singapore, a sinkhole that happened in Ferro Road on 2022 and several more in the last 10 years. But has it happened more often? It depends on how you look at it. Since sinkholes are occurring naturally and often isn't something new, it might look like we are seeing more sinkholes due to more news report about it. However, the increased rain, which is caused by climate change, could have affected it, as more rain means that more water might slip into the rock, causing more rocks to be eroded. Nevertheless, there's another factor that certainly caused more sinkholes: more constructions underground. You see, remember how water or acid underground could cause the rocks underneath us to erode and give way? If there are 40 pipes, 40 construction underground or more drilling down, those could somehow cause issues in the rocks, leading them to erode. In fact, the 2022 sinkhole was caused by tunneling works for a sewage system. So yes, if you think about it, while it is a natural phenomenon, humans have contributed to it. Now, if you're curious about how I caused the rain during NDP 2024, watch this video and also read comments of people cursing me out. And thank you for spending almost 4 minutes with me, I really appreciate it.